How's everybody doing today? Once again, my name is Sharpe. I want to thank the McDonald Avenue Church of Christ for putting this on. Shout out for 10 years. That is an awesome achievement. So, as it was said, I'm the Poet Laureate for the city of Richmond. Basically, it's a fancy way of saying I'm the official poet for the city. So it's my honor and privilege to be here. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself, and then we'll get into some poems. So, off the side of my writing, SHS. These initials aren't for Stephen H. Sharpe. It stands for Still Healing Slowly, because I have a bad habit of picking at my scabs. Especially since I'm able to frame it in a way where people will applaud my actions, clap at my calamity, and laugh as my lyrics turn into lessons, as I recite my regrets and often fourth wall my self-talk. Like how my thoughts sometimes get stuck on repeat or replay. Like, I can't count how many times I've second-guessed the second-guessings. It's almost as many times as I've left messages addressed to you. It's something I think about often. How she describes me to them. How she describes our story. See, I was ready to give her the world, but she didn't have the patience for giving me enough time to wrap it. But then again, I'm known to origami many hearts into poems and often turn my pain into paper planes. It's all about how you frame it. I guess that's why I struggle with success. I put myself on to high standards, not really satisfied with where I'm at. Always trying to get a little bit further, knowing that if I double down or stop goofing off, I might have got a little bit further. But I have done quite a bit. Not as much as some of my friends or peers. But what's a poet laureate to a Grammy-nominated artist? But what's a Grammy-nominated artist to a starving artist with only a single chip on their shoulder? Like all unnecessary baggage, treat it like any other history. Something to learn from, to grow from, because only you get to decide how the day ends. So are we gonna have a good day today? Yes. All right. So this poem is called Planted. It's great to be out in the open. Wind caressing skin, but if it's Richmond, sometimes it's slapping you in the face. But sometimes we need soft days, where the hardest decision is whether we have dessert before or after lunch. Days where we can get together, share some laughs, some good memories, some good combo, make new friends, new memories, new traditions, relax, rejuvenate, and reflect. Reflect on how some days we're the workers, and some days we're a real piece of work. Some days we're the planters, but most days we're the plant. When neglected for too long, we will wither. But we ain't soft around here. We come from legendary roots. Some are homegrown, like me and my mama. Some are transplants from across the Bay, the East Coast, the Midwest, the South, or even from other nations. Regardless of roots, regardless of origins, these roots run deep. They can crack concrete, fracture fences. That's why they need to respect our roots. We all contribute to this rich soil. When we were still green, there were those who went out on a limb for you. That's why we need to respect our roots. Give flowers to those who tended to us while they can still smell them. It takes a tender touch. That's why I never minded when my grandma ran her fingers through my hair, because both of them had green thumbs. Whatever they touched grew, including pinched cheeks. Anything to help me blossom. By any means necessary, break free from your shell and try something new. You got this. I know, because we share the same soil. Maybe distant related roots or paths pollinated in passing. We've all been through some things. Different strains, but we're all still breathing just the same. Intertwined like bonds, our fates connect like patches, sewn together by the smallest thread, but things unravel when you try to isolate incidences. So it's true. We're not free until we're all free. Free to thrive and not just survive. Free to reach for the sun and dance in the wind. Free to plant roots where we want to rather than where we're allowed to. Free to seek sleep without needing a lookout or sleeping in shifts. You've heard through the grapevine what's going on in this global jungle. If we don't speak up for them, who will speak up when they come for us? So we continue to resist. With leaflets, with damming up agendas and systems, with growing despite harsh conditions, with watermelon. Yeah, watermelon. As a treat, a product, a weapon, a symbol of hope, of celebration, of remembrance. A reminder to be proud of what you've been through. Proud of every stripe and every stretch mark. And if you're feeling like you're in the pits, shake it off and continue to guard and water your garden. It's just not your season yet. And if you don't remember anything else, just remember this. I'm rooting for you. Thank you. Once again, my name is Sharpe. Shout out to McDonald Avenue for hosting this great event. If you want to hear more poetry or you have a story that you want to share, I do host open mics every third Thursday. A little bit further down on McDonald Avenue, right across from Richmond Bar, every third Thursday at Kobe's. It's called Talent Night. If you talk to me, I'll give you a flyer. Yeah, so you guys have a great rest of your afternoon and look forward to seeing you soon.